Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. It's class 12th, subject economics, and the topic which we are going to discuss today is production possibility curve. My dear students, as we know that the resources of the economy, both in terms of human, that's manpower, and in terms of material like land, water, etc., are limited. However, the resources like skilled manpower may increase over a period of time. But for the sake of simplicity, to understand the concept of production possibility curve, let us assume that the amount of all productive resources remain fixed over a period of time. Therefore, my dear students, with limited resources and unlimited wants, a society has to choose the most desirable combination of goods that can be produced with the resources that they command. यानी कि एक इकॉनमी को अब डिसाइड करना होगा कि किस चीज़ को कितनी मिकदार में बनाना है और इस मिकदार को बनाने में कौन से रिसोर्स कितनी मिकदार में इस्तेमाल करने पड़ेंगे. Therefore, in deciding what amounts of different goods are to be produced, the society would in fact be deciding about the allocation of resources among the different possible goods. For example, if a society is going to produce only wheat and apple with the given amount of resources like land, labor, capital, machinery at the disposal, therefore a society has to just decide how much labor should go into raising rice on the farmers and how much should be employed in the production of apple. Dear students, now let us explain the production possibility curve, that is PPC, with these two goods, but the analysis we made will equally apply to choice between any other two goods also. Dear students, we shall now illustrate the concept of PPC, that's production possibility curve, with the help of table and a diagram, as you see here on this piece of paper. Dear students, on x-axis we consider apple in quintals, and on y-axis we have shown wheat in quintals. Dear students, therefore, with production possibility B, which is here, as you see, with the production possibility B, which is here, the economy can produce with given resources 14,000 quintals of wheat and 1,000 quintals of this apple. And similarly, with the production possibility at C, the economy can have 12,000 quintals of wheat and 2,000 quintals of apple, and so on, when we move to different production possibilities on this curve. Dear students, as we move from possibility A towards F, when we move from this point A up to this point F, we have to draw away some resources from the production of wheat and devote them to the production of apple. In other words, we give up some units of wheat in order to have some more units of apple here. As we move from alternative A to B, when we move from this position A to B, at A we were able to produce only wheat. How much? 15,000 quintals and 0 apple. But when we move from A to B, we sacrifice 1,000 quintals of wheat for the sake of 1,000 quintals of apple. For example, when we move from A to B, there is less something in wheat, that is we move from upper unit to lower, that is from 15 to 14. As our movement from alternative B to C, when we move from B to C, this involves the sacrifice of 2,000 quintals of wheat for the sake of 1,000 more quintals of apple. As you look at this table shows that our sacrifice of this wheat goes on increasing as we move further from C to E. It is therefore clear that in a fully employed economy, more of one good can be obtained only by cutting down the production of another good. Thus, we conclude that a fully employed and technically efficient economy must always give up something of one good to obtain some more of another. The basic fact that resources are limited prevents an economy from having more of both the goods. Dear students, if you will look at this graph and at this table, you will clearly get the concept of PPC. Dear students, however, if this curve, now the shift of curve, now if this curve was first here, now if it shifts from this position to this position, for example, this means that there is advancement, or we can say there is increase in resources. However, we have already assumed that resources are limited, but some resources may increase over a period of time, such as technology. There may be more advancement in the technology, and with the advancement in technology, there may be more production of both the goods. This is all for today. थैंक यू फॉर योर पेशेंस. अल्लाह हाफ़िज़ नासिर. और मेरी तरफ से आप सभी को एडवांस ईद मुबारक.